Hey guys, what's going on? So over the past few days, my 2015 Chevy Silverado has been either not starting or shutting off on the road. And I heard that with these newer Chevys, fairly newer Chevys, the fuel pumps often go out. So I just knocked on the fuel tank and go to turn it over, and it starts right over, starts up. So it tells me it must be the fuel pump inside of the fuel tank. So if you're thinking of changing it, if yours is doing the same thing, either it's kind of not starting or kind of randomly at low RPMs shutting off, and you're thinking of changing it, you can probably do it. So certified mechanics, they have to, it's a 4-hour job. They have to drop the gas tank and go from on top like that. What we can do is just take off the 8 bolts that are holding down the bed, loosen up 4 along the right side or left side, and then completely take apart the 4 on the other side, tip it up like a hinge, and just access the gas tank just like that. So the fuel pump is going to be it's going to be right here. So I'll show you how it's done. All right, so here's the back tire, and here's the chassis right here. And if you look, there's a bolt right there. Take your impact wrench and pull the trigger. So now that the 4 bolts on the left side are completely off and the 4 bolts on the right side are loosened, it's time to pick this thing up, but we're only going to pick it up just a little bit, maybe 3-4 inches, to be able to get to the cables, to disconnect the cables. So I'm going to put the 2x right here. Just like that. And as you see, the bed here is picked up just a little bit. Well, you got these cables that don't have enough slack. Some of them don't have enough slack. You see the wire harnesses down there, so they'll clip in. Of course, every model is different. This one has a camera. So you just got to look and make sure that when you pick up the bed, you're not gonna tear off these cables. So just disconnect and just make sure that all wires are free and clear. Just disconnect those 3. And you just take them out. And this thing should just drop right through. There you go. Now it's loose. There's the fuel pump right there. There's the gas tank and the fuel pump right there. We just got to disconnect these lines, these cables, and go for it. So let's start. That one's easy. Little plug. Here we go. You don't want anything to drop into the tank, any rust or anything like that. But so now we got our ring is loose here. There we are. Now we just pull it right out. And Okay. These do look similar. Everything looks the same. Alright, let's do it. New O-ring. Set that down. This is all nice and clean. It's all the way full. That is all the way full. It's showing all the way full. And drop. All the way there. That should be all the way empty. Alright, well, before we drop the bed, let's just see if this thing fires up. Okay. So I dropped the bed back down while the truck has been running. It's been running for maybe 10 minutes now. And so I'll just go ahead and shut this off. So that's what the culprit was. Fuel pump and sending unit. So if you have a 2010 to maybe 2015, 16, 17 Silverado, this one happens to be a 3/4 ton 6.0 HD. And you're finding that it's shutting off while you're at low RPMs, or it's not turning on, and it just kind of sporadically will do this intermittently, turn on, turn off, that kind of thing. You're thinking it's some kind of electrical problem. It could be. This one just happened to be a fuel pump, and I was able to figure that out just by knocking on the fuel tank and fire right up. And at the you go to a shop to do this, it's at least, right now it's 2019. These pumps are still really expensive. So you go to Chevy, they're still $1,300, and between $1,100 and $1,300. Of course, they drop in price as the years go by, and then to drop the gas tank, that's 4 hours of labor. So you're talking $500. So you're talking $1,800 to put in a fuel pump. So it's a spendy proposition. So if you're thinking of doing it, if you're thinking you might be able to, you definitely can. I mean, it's really not that big of a deal. As you saw, you just lift up the bed, and you got access right there, right behind the wheel. And yeah. Well, I hope you guys found this video useful. If you're thinking it might be a fuel pump, even if you're not really sure, and you want to go take it in to get it diagnosed, you could still bring it back to your house and do it yourself, and they'll charge you $80 or $150. It's still definitely worth it, especially since this whole deal would have been $1,800 at least in 2019. All right, everyone. Well, enjoy, and we'll see you next time.